Jordan's mysterious appearance and disappearance on the long-running TV series The Young and the Restless not only stunned the audience, but also left countless unanswered questions. Colleen Zank has ended her role as Jordan, but is this really the last time we see this character on screen? As she once said, "I'm like a cat with 9 lives." Will the remaining lives continue to bring Jordan back in new plots? In the final minutes before Jordan took her last breath, the image of her sitting with a cup of tea containing sleeping pills made the audience believe that this was the end of one of the most cunning characters on the show. However, the Newman family's announcement of her death was a bit too hasty, opening up many questions. Is everything really as we saw it, or is this just a sophisticated drama? It's interesting to note that Jordan's body was delivered to the morgue on January 27th. This could be a key clue that something unusual is going on behind the scenes. The Young and the Restless is known for bringing back characters who were thought to be dead in spectacular fashion, and Jordan may be no exception. Clues from the past, a cunning character with shady connections. Jordan is not only a talented manipulator, but has also recruited many accomplices to carry out her dark plans. She is not only smart but also knows how to anticipate risks and create backdoors for herself. If Jordan really planned to fake her death, it is very possible that she secretly coordinated with an ally to orchestrate the whole story. Her body was delivered to the morgue, but a trusted person, possibly a doctor or employee, helped her fake her death and escape. Not only is this a huge hoax for the Newman family, but it also opens up the possibility that Jordan will return in the future with a dangerous revenge plan. A surprise return? The fact that Colleen Zank has ended her role does not mean that Jordan's character has completely closed the journey. In fact, the stories on The Young and the Restless always contain surprises, and Jordan's return from the dead is a completely feasible scenario. Perhaps she will appear at an unexpected time, bringing new plots and continuing to stir up the lives of those who once pushed her to the edge. Imagine that one day, the Newman family receives a mysterious letter or a video showing Jordan alive and well somewhere. This not only makes things more dramatic but also explodes new conflicts in the relationships between the characters. Jordan, the cat has 9 lives, and the rest, as Jordan herself said, she is the cat with 9 lives. Although the audience has witnessed her death, is this the real ending? This question remains open. With her intelligence and cunning, Jordan can completely fool both the audience and the characters in the show. The possibility of Jordan's return not only brings suspense, but also opens up new dimensions for the show. Who will be behind her survival? Is Jordan's purpose in returning to take revenge on the Newman family, or will she seek redemption and start over? These questions are the factors that make The Young and the Restless one of the most engaging TV series. Jordan's death, if it is indeed a death, leaves many questions unanswered. But if this is just a game set up by Jordan herself, then the audience can expect a spectacular comeback. Colleen Zank left a lasting impression in this role, and Jordan's return will not only bring surprises, but also create new twists for the show. However, only time will tell whether Jordan is truly gone forever or if there are still new chapters in her life story. One thing is for sure, whether dead or alive, Jordan will always be a name that makes the audience mention, wait, and be excited every minute when watching The Young and the Restless. The plot of The Young and the Restless always brings unexpected, even unbelievable, details that keep the audience glued to the screen. The character Jordan, played by Colleen Zank, has left a strong impression on viewers. Although seemingly dead after drinking tea containing sleeping pills, there are still many signs suggesting that this could be just the beginning of a larger, dramatic plot. One interesting theory is that Jordan may have been injected with a resurrection serum reminiscent of the serum used by Dr. Wilhelm Rolf in the drama Days of Our Lives. If so, Jordan's death is not the end but a new turning point for her to return with a bolder, more dangerous revenge plan. Resurrection serum, science or fate game? Dramas like The Young and the Restless often push the boundaries of reality by adding thrilling, sometimes absurd, yet compelling elements. The idea of a resurrection serum is not entirely new, especially when it is used to further dramatic storylines. If the show decided to incorporate a resurrection serum into the story, Jordan could have been injected with the drug by a mysterious figure or a secret organization shortly after she was taken to the morgue. The question is, who saved Jordan, and why? Was it an old ally that Jordan worked with, or was it a new character with a motive, such as wanting to use Jordan to get revenge on the Newman family? The serum not only brought Jordan back from the dead, but also set off a dramatic journey as she escaped the morgue and began to plan a new plan. Diane, a precedent for surprising resurrections. The history of The Young and the Restless has proven that nothing is impossible. Diane, a character who was once killed in a detective case, is now happily living with Jack at the Abbott mansion. This proves that if the writers want, any character can come back, no matter how convincing their death seems. Like Diane, Jordan could be resurrected thanks to the creativity of the writing team. This would not only add depth to the story, but also take the audience on a thrilling emotional roller coaster. The idea of Jordan coming back from the dead, with plans for revenge against the Newman family, would certainly be an explosive plot. Revenge plan, escape to bide the opportunity. Jordan is not a character who can be easily forgotten. On the contrary, she is a smart, cunning woman who always knows how to turn adversity into opportunity. She has spent decades planning her revenge on the Newman family, and faking her death could be part of that strategy. If Jordan has indeed escaped from the morgue, she could be hiding somewhere, silently formulating the perfect plan to defeat Newman once and for all. Jordan could decide to keep quiet, making the Newman family believe she is dead and no longer a threat. But one day, when the time is right, she will return with a terrifying plan of revenge, taking everyone by surprise. Imagine Victor or Nikki Newman facing Jordan in an unannounced confrontation. It would be a dramatic moment, sure to keep the audience on the edge of their seats. Missing at the morgue, a mystery waiting to be solved. One of the most intriguing plot twists is Jordan's disappearance from the morgue. This is not only a thrilling highlight, but also opens the door to countless possibilities for the story. Who helped her escape? Could there be a new, mysterious figure controlling things from the shadows? Jordan's disappearance without anyone knowing would certainly be a source of tension for the Newman family, especially if they realized she was still alive. Jordan's return could start with small signs, an anonymous letter, a mysterious sign, or even a witness who caught a glimpse of her somewhere. These developments would send the Newman family into a state of anxiety, opening up a series of tense situations and heated confrontations. Colleen Zank and the Return fans have been talking about the possibility of Jordan returning, and Colleen Zank herself has reposted fan ideas on social media. This suggests that the actress is more than willing to breathe new life into Jordan if given the chance. With her talent and sharp acting, Colleen would certainly bring a stronger, more dangerous, and convincing Jordan if the character were to be revived. A death is never the end. With a series of mysterious plots and conspiracies wrapped in a layer of surprise, the death of Jordan, played by Colleen Zank, seems to be just a temporary chapter closed, making way for a more dramatic return. Is Jordan's death really the end, or just the beginning of a larger revenge plan? And more importantly, if she survived, what helped her escape the hands of death? One theory that many fans are mentioning is that Jordan may have been injected with a resurrection serum, similar to the famous invention of Dr. Wilhelm Rolf in the TV series Days of Our Lives. This not only raises hope for the character's return, but also opens up many interesting dimensions for the plot. For longtime fans of the soap opera genre, the resurrection serum is not an unfamiliar detail. This is often a screenwriter's tool to extend the story, while also creating opportunities for dead and alive characters to continue to create new conflicts. So if Jordan was indeed injected with a resurrection serum by a mysterious figure, the question is, who did this, and for what purpose? We can imagine a scenario where Jordan was not actually defeated by the Newman family, but was just temporarily put down to calculate a larger plan. A secret organization or a close ally in the shadows helped her stage her death, then revived her with a special serum. This drug may have saved Jordan's life, but in return she may have paid a heavy price or been forced to participate in a more dangerous plot. Using the resurrection serum would open the door for Jordan to return in a new, stronger, and more dangerous image. Not only did she survive, but she also had enough time to prepare a detailed revenge plan that could cost the Newman family dearly. Fans have been talking about the possibility of Jordan returning, and Colleen Zink herself has been reposting fan ideas on social media. This shows that the actress is fully willing to breathe new life into the character of Jordan if given the chance. With her talent and sharp acting skills, Colleen would definitely bring a stronger, more dangerous, and convincing Jordan if the character was resurrected. Jordan's death could be just the beginning of a whole new storyline. If the show decides to bring her back, this would not only please fans but also set the stage for new conflicts and contradictions, pushing the storyline of The Young and the Restless to a new level. The resurrection of Diane Jenkins on The Young and the Restless is a clear proof that nothing is impossible in the world of long-running television. Diane was murdered in a dramatic detective case, but in the end, she made a spectacular comeback. Not only did she survive, Diane is also enjoying a happy life with Jack Abbott, something no one could have expected. Diane's case opens up great hope for Jordan's return. If the screenwriter could resurrect Diane in a reasonable and dramatic way, then Jordan, with his cunning and intelligent personality, is completely capable of becoming the next character to cheat death. The detail of Jordan's body being brought to the morgue is one of the most notable details, and also the basis for further exploration of many possibilities. If Jordan was really dead, why were there loopholes in the death confirmation process? Was there someone in the dark who helped her escape from the morgue, or did she stage her own escape? Imagine a morgue worker, possibly someone Jordan had recruited as an ally, secretly forged the death records and helped her escape. This not only fooled the Newman family, but also surprised the audience when they realized that Jordan's disappearance at the morgue was just the first step in a larger plan. A Jordan who returned from the dead, with new plots and unwavering determination, would certainly be a character not to be missed. With the combination of the screenwriter's creativity and the talent of Colleen Zink, the audience can completely expect an explosive, dramatic, and memorable plot. Can you imagine? The doorbell at the Newman mansion rings, and when the door opens, Jordan appears, smiling mysteriously. It will be a moment that will make everyone hold their breath, waiting to see what happens next. Jordan is a shrewd, cunning character who never lets herself be caught off guard. She has spent years plotting her revenge on the Newmans since the beginning, and this fake death may be the latest tactic in her long-running plot. When she escaped from the morgue, Jordan may have decided to leave town to go into hiding, temporarily disappearing from her enemies. During that time, she could have built a new network of allies, while also meticulously planning to take down the Newmans once and for all. Secret documents, anonymous threats, and even internal manipulation of the Newman family would all be strategies Jordan could employ. The Newman family, confusion over a big secret. One of the most intriguing elements of Jordan's return is the impact this incident will have on the Newman family. They believed she was dead, and suddenly confronting Jordan in the future would certainly cause great chaos. Nikki, Victor, and even other family members will face a series of questions. How did Jordan survive? Who helped her? And most importantly, what does she want? Viewers can expect heated confrontations, where Jordan gradually carries out her plan, causing the Newman family to not only be caught off guard but also fall into even greater crises. The fact that Colleen Zink, the actress who plays Jordan, has reposted fan ideas on social media shows that she is excited about the possibility of returning to this character. With her excellent acting experience and commitment to the role, Colleen can absolutely bring a new, strong, and deep image of Jordan, making this return one of the most memorable moments of The Young and the Restless. Jordan's departure could be just the beginning of a much bigger, more thrilling, and surprising story. With theories about a resurrection serum, mysterious disappearances at the morgue, and a revenge plot brewing, Jordan could be the character who will create some big twists in the future of The Young and the Restless. The question is not if Jordan will return, but when and how. All it takes is a sudden knock on the door, a familiar figure, and the Newman family's entire world will be turned upside down once again. Stay tuned, because Jordan, the cat with 9 lives, may be ready to make a spectacular comeback.